Okay, so I went a little overboard. We now have... Oh god, look at that power drain. It's fine. I'm actually unsure on whether or not that is fine. Did they rebalance this? They might have. Certainly feels like it's been rebalanced for the negative. And I'm not sure why. Are these generating power for me? And they certainly should be, but they're not?
The wind
Is
is
it
coming
doing
back.
that?
Wind power is returning to normal.
Oh, that's why. There was no wind. I was like, I know there's something wrong, I just don't know what's wrong with it. Okay, so I have wildly overbuilt my resource generation system. So now, I'm getting like nearly 100 carbonium per second purely off of the generators. And 40 aronium from about the same, and I've got tons of banked power. I think what I'm probably going to want to do is just build another like lineup of these here. Wow, you really can tell that just absolutely tanks my power once the carbonium generators come online. It's okay though. My logic here is if we just have a ridiculous amount of power storage, any amount of drain becomes kind of moot. That's not. I want to give myself ample space to get in and out here. Okay. There we go. And then boost all of these. Eventually I'm going to be able to upgrade all of them, and that should more than make up for any amount of power cost here. There we go. I know there's also like fusion generators that I can get into that just require water and output like plasma, which is a resource I'm going to need. So realistically I might tear this whole thing apart anyway. I don't really know. Yeah, it's fine, frankly. But this way we've got 2.2 million power storage, tons of resources, and just enough generation that even during the night, we are not losing. Should be good. Other things that I potentially want to do, we've cleared out a decent chunk of the map. This whole area is mine now. These areas, like what I'd like to do is honestly maybe strip mine much of the map, get up here, grab a couple more of the geysers, maybe. But I think for the moment, let's actually start planet hopping, zone hopping. Because we've got a number of these outposts that I just don't need. I'm just going to remove them. Sure, whatever. I don't care about the resources that I lose because it doesn't really change too much. Oh, other thing. Quick thing I guess I should check. I've been working on this. Oh, we're even on fusion energy. Yeah, on that topic, and we're going to be done in a minute and a half. Yeah, I really scaled up science because I don't think I recorded this, but it turns out I could have been upgrading my communications relays constantly this entire time, and I had missed that point, and I feel kind of silly about that, but it's okay. Oh yeah, it's gonna take a while to get all of this stuff, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Let's see. What else we have? Got a lot of stuff here. Research is gonna take a long time just to get all of this stuff done. We need the better lab setup, but I'm just gonna kind of let it go. Because so much of this stuff is just kind of tertiary to me. Whereas getting these objectives done and then getting access to some of the resources that we normally wouldn't have, you know, so cobalt, we need a lot of that. Stregoros? I don't know. But let's go over here. Let's see what it is. Probably kill a lot of things, because I think that's what we're supposed to do. That's going to be my goal, is probably get a lot of the external outposts built, especially now that I've got my basic carbonium and ironium generation going in a permanent and sustainable manner. You know, there's a fear with limited resources like, oh shoot, I might run out at some point. That could be bad. But if I have virtually, well, if I truly do have unlimited of both, just due to power generation converting into raw materials, like, awesome. I'm turning wind into metal.
Wave jump successful. Dust storm incoming. Prepare for severe visibility reduction.
This Stregoros breeding area is located in a narrow, rocky valley. Its layout works like a large wind tunnel and creates an almost constant dust storm.
It is going to be difficult to fight these creatures in these conditions. We can gather research samples in a more effective way using the bioscanner.
Yes, the bioscanner is going to be much better than any weaponry here. We can use it to scan these creatures from afar without making them aggressive. It is also much quicker at finding good research samples.
I don't think any of these... Are these Stregorosts? I have no idea. Okay, a couple of these can be scanned. These are Stregoroses. Okay, cool. Okay. Perfect. And then we can just explode all of them. I've already got 7 samples. That's a good sign. 8 samples? Perfect. Might be able to get even more than that. I don't see any of you guys here that look scannable. Well, anybody else? Let's scan some of the other things going on. And nice part is these guys aren't quite as fast as many of the other groups that I have to contend with. Okay, nope. I like how they're all just like, yes, use the bioscanner to harvest them kindly or whatever, and it's just like, this game does not do that.
Fascinating. Its carapace is built from an incredibly strong and light form of carbochitinous plating. It's perfect for these sandy deserts, as it allows these creatures to move quickly over quicksand despite their mass. We've gathered enough samples to start researching new technology that will enable us to place special floor tiles over quicksand that will prevent our buildings from sinking.
Ashley, I'm picking up a magnetic anomaly nearby. It might be worth investigating that area.
Interesting. Maybe that's the real reason why there are so many of these creatures in this area. Let's investigate this.
Okay, other thing... I mean, obviously I'm going to grab this. Other thing I got to remember is I have to actually equip my healing. I've got mega discounts going. Okay, I've unlocked a new unique item, Dash Acid. Here we go. Let's go back to the repair tools. Eventually, I'd like to have higher tier versions of these. I actually really wish these were enemy drops. I think that would be maybe a little bit more engaging. Let's see. Probably going to throw on there. That should be good. Alright. Anything else? Plenty of enemies. I like the dust storms and the weather effects in this game. Let's see. Might as well scan them while we're here. Oh, they've discovered me. Hello, fools. You dare fight me? Man with big gun? You know, I just want to play one of these games at some point. Like, a Bethesda game or whatever. Where, like, you hit the midway point and, at that point, like, the enemy is just straight up, like, refuse to fight you anymore. No, I give up. I'll just kill. Where they're just like, oh shit, it's you. And then the whole game is just like, I'm not gonna say completely different. But it actually almost becomes more like political and diplomatic, where people are like just trying to contend with your existence. That's a big chunker, whatever the hell that is. It looks like a massive Stegoros, but... I think it was, actually.
We definitely shouldn't have done that.
Oh. I didn't realize I was supposed to scan that. Well, I pissed them the hell off. It's fine. I wish there were like more stealth modules or something like that. This game was a little bit better at holistic mining. Yeah, I didn't really expect to fail an objective here. I don't think it's going to be much of an issue. These guys hit like trucks. Okay, there we go. Switch over this. I know I've also got the spear. I don't know if the spear would be any better. Oh, right, I've also got a laser gun. I don't know if that's any better either.
We
Well,
survived that, but I have a feeling that this is going to have consequences.
I'm not detecting any more points of interest in this area. We can rift jump back to base as soon as you are ready.
I'm legitimately curious what that screwed up. Oh well.
Research completed.
I will keep in mind next time use less boom gun. Okay. Acidic colony research. I mean, it's tempting. Build radars in the volcanic area. Locate a titanium deposit. Okay, these... let's go for the cobalt one. Hopefully we get that objective again or find out whatever it is. And if one of you guys watching this video actually knows what I missed out by doing that, please let me know. Because, like, you know, it's a bit of a shame to miss out on something, but at the same time, oops.
Rift jump successful. Initial scans indicate rich cobalt veins in the area, as well as multiple ironium and carbonium deposits.
Great! That's just what we were looking for. We can set up a large mining base in this location to support our headquarters and rift station construction.
I see a lot of iron. You know what this game needs? Bouncing saw blades. That would be beautiful. I'm not finding anything yet. So I'm just going to kind of run around. This is going to be a place where we actually build a base. Here's some cobalt. Here's some foes. No more foes. Bullet hose. Alright. Set that up. And now that we've done that, we have more or less infinite resources. Okay, 3 of those. And then... never mind on the fusion power plant. That's going to have to wait. It's probably just go with a tremendous amount of wind. I don't know. Wind power is nice. Solar panel is nice too, but there's something I really like about these windmills especially. They just
Ashley,
look pleasant.
I'm picking up a lot more activity in this area. We should expect strong resistance from the local creatures.
Understood, Mr. Riggs. Let's make sure to set up solid defenses for this outpost.
Okay, so we're actually going to have to care here. That's fair, and that's fine. Okay, let's get them nice and boosted. Put this whole thing up. Should be good. Okay, I think I might want to kind of compartmentalize a lot of this. Give it some power storage too. Just because. Okay. There we go. And then I see a couple of pseudo decent choke points. I see the Aronium, but it's just kind of hard to care. Largely owing to the fact that... what the hell is going on with this? I have no idea. Weird. It just got kind of turned on itself. Oh, we just have an attack incoming right now. Okay. Luckily, I should be able to just kind of shoot through a couple of these.
Cobalt mining is moving forward.
Oh boy.
This location is very rich in resources. We can also set up additional carbonium and ironium factories.
Remember that we don't have to build everything at once. We can freely rift jump between outposts and return here later if we need to expand our mining operations.
I'm just gonna get that set up. I was not quite ready for this,
Tornado
to be honest.
alert! Prepare for extreme weather.
Okay, can I... No. Well, alright. It's fine. It's fine. I was going to leave this place slightly untouched from my usual metal apocalypse, but I think today, no such luck.
Warning! The tornado is extremely dangerous.
Freaking.
Stay out of its path.
Not much I can do about that. Okay. Destroy both of these. Then back to just paving this area. We just need to be able to see what's going on. It'd be really nice if you could almost have, like, nanite floors. Oh, shit. This, tornado freaking sucks. Because, yeah, I don't have a particularly big base, and so it's just kind of hanging out on top of me.
The tornado is gone.
I had it done.
Thankfully, it didn't last long.
There we go. Okay. I have no AI cores. That's fun. I should have more than enough power to power every single one of these for the time being, though. Alright, let's go back to the floor, which really does kind of resist wanting to go down. In Factorio, you're just like, floor here, and the game is just like, yep, gotcha. This game is just like, floor here? Nah, maybe some floor here. Just does not get it. Okay, let's give everything a bit of a boost. It looks like this area is pretty reasonably handled. Okay. Let's get one there. I'm just gonna wall this area off. I don't entirely know how I'm gonna handle generalized base defense in this area. Because now that I'm thinking about it, it's like, well, normally I go for like just these big sweeping mega bases, but the problem is I'm not sure how useful that is. Because the cobalt could be pretty spread out here, and so it's like, what's the point of a big sweeping mega base? And unless I want to go like maximum greed, but iffy on that. Okay. Just kind of sneak some of these around. I'm hoping this whole thing is connected, but it's not always. Okay. Looks like we're pretty good. I'm gonna sell both of these. We're gonna move them out. Luckily, the AI cores are localized to an area, so we're not pulling from, or we're not gonna limit whatever's in our main base. That would be unfortunate. Not a big deal. I don't know. Many of these things are just kind of like minor annoyances and not actually ever problems for me. I just like keeping a neat and tidy everything. I say as I make just the worst spider web of power. I kind of wish the floor tiles would actually carry power. Now that I'm thinking about it. I think that would be also useful. Okay, cool.
I'm detecting a change in wind power. This may affect our wind turbines.
Okay, I'm just gonna beef up a couple of these. And let's see. Can't make a plasma tower, but that was kind of expected.
This will affect wind turbine power generation.
Boy, I sure am glad I built all of those storage things. I knew it was gonna happen. It always happens. Okay, so we go back. Yeah, I'm just gonna get a couple of these. There we go. Okay, so I can see some cobalt. There we go. They're not happy about this, but I'm not expecting them to be. Okay. Oh, right. It's alt. It's alt to build something and have it pre-upgraded. I gotta remember that. Everything is looking pretty good to me. I think we're good. Okay, let's get out here. I don't actually think there's much of a reason for me to do anything in this immediate area, which is kind of nice. It's just like, hey, do you want more cobalt mini bases? Ow! Boy, I forgot how much damage those Invisidudes do. At some point, I'll want to get some better armor. But I've been kind of lazy.
Wind power is returning to normal.
There we go. Yeah, so there's some more cobalt. If I want to get up and in it. Let's see. I'm assuming we're going to need a fair bit over the course of this game. And, you know, I'm wondering. I've never seen an attack warning for an area that I'm not in. So it might be one of those that I effectively just kind of tank this whole area. Make it mine? Oh. There we go. There we go. I think faster healing is still better than better armor, in my opinion. Okay, you look like, yep, one of the rock boys. I might as well take this area. Do we? Yeah. Just gonna make like 9 of these. We're just gonna have a bunch of decentralized power structures, I think. Or power structures? Mini bases? Things. We're just gonna decentralize hard. And this is just going to be, you know, where I live from now on. There we go. Hook these up. I'm gonna... Oh, I missed the corner. It's fine. The nice part is I effectively have infinite resources. Because the other base is never going to run out of power, especially for the amount of stuff that I'm using here. You know, unless I'm really upgrading a gazillion things at once, we'll pretty much never run out.
Warning! A hostile group of creatures is heading towards our base. Prepare for an incoming attack.
Well, that's the thing. They did say this area is going to be a lot more hostile. Which is fair. I really wish the hold alt to build the fully upgraded version. I really wish that just kept it there permanently. I get why it isn't, but it's a shame. Okay, let's get some rockets. If I'm going to be hit here, I might as well hit back pretty hard. Okay, can I upgrade these? I think I can, actually. There we go. Shame I also cannot move while I do this. This would probably be one of my like top requested features, would be just being able to increase the blueprint quality. And just keep it there. No, let's see. It really does not want me to build there. But yeah, it did. What? That's strange. Okay, that should hold for a very long time. Let's get back over here. Yeah, let's just start by getting a nice set of walls down. That's the way I like to build my bases.
Danger! An enemy swarm is approaching our base.
Okay. I might expand some of this out, but I don't know. Mostly just wanted to give this a bit of a fighting chance, if anything ever decides to come out this direction. At least I see him on the radar. So I can get back ASAP. think they'll be okay, though. They seem to be bullet hosing no problem. Alright, okay, there we go. How are we doing? Yeah, this area looks pretty good. I'll come back and fix that in a bit. How's this doing? I think I made it ridiculous. Yeah, it's... Energy connector destroyed. Oh boy. That actually looks like something I need to care more about. Oh yeah. You know, I didn't really bank on a rock boy. Do I have the upgraded version of this? No, I don't. Let's get the rare element mines down first. There we go. Okay. Yeah, some of these areas are probably actually going to get hit kind of hard. I should be prepared for the reality of that. Let's see. This area is kind of rough. I guess I can do that.
I'm detecting a decrease in wind speed. This may affect our wind turbines.
Yeah, that's a problem. Oh, do we have the upgraded radar? Oh, but we need uranium for that. Never mind. Oh, and I can't
The wind
get
is very slow today. Wind turbine efficiency is not going to be that great.
I cannot get upgraded artillery this way. That's fine. Yeah, we're just gonna set up a couple of these and just kind of let them go. See, I don't think I have a healer in this immediate area. I think this is good. Alright. I also don't see any more cobalt here. Do you want to head for the other one? Yeah. How are they doing? I have no idea. Well, welcome to my heck town. Perfect. It looks like that area is fine. It's taking a little bit of damage. If I see something actually get broken, then I care.
I've detected an unusually large creature roaming the nearby area.
Crap.
Sounds like an interesting research specimen. We should go to its location and see what we can learn.
The usual answer is kill it dead. Oh, it's this thing. Again. It's the creature with all the bees. The bees that shoot me, and then it explodes into a bunch of meat.
Wind is picking up again.
Alright, there we go. So this one's close enough that I might actually want to specifically just connect power. These can probably be hooked up. I don't know if actually it's going to be worth taking, but at the very least, this area is very nicely defensible. Except for this. I mean, I guess this is. Huh. That's a location. Shoot, actually, yeah. Let's just do that. That's interesting. Uh-oh. 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 That's a new one. Okay. So apparently if you're holding Alt to full upgrade a thing while you're running, your character will actually just get locked into a permanent run cycle. That's not great. That's not great. Okay. Should be this, right? What day is... There we go. I was like, that's not the right day. That is most definitely not the right day. Nor is it the right time. I got confused. Okay. It's fixed. We're good. We're good. Well, honestly, one easy answer that I have is... I could just extend, like, a mega wall going straight up here. There's nothing going on. And that way I can kind of link up these bases and get a couple of geothermals. Obviously, there's kind of the question of, like, is it even necessary? Which actually I think is quite valid. I could make the mega wall. I could get the geothermals. I could also just not. And I think that's going to be the real prevailing answer, just because I'm not going to be here for long. You know, I'm going to try and grab as much, you know, admittedly, all of this cobalt. Nope. That was the wrong button. F is right next to G, and I just pressed F. Well. Oops. I'm just pressing all the wrong buttons, and now that's really hard to see through. Oh well. And I'm just going to put one of these down here. Alright. There we go. Hook all these up. I guess the one thing I'm thinking about is kind of defensibility. Yeah, let's just do this. Almost pressed the wrong button. Wow, and yeah, we already have an enemy attack incoming. This area is kind of dicey. I'll have to see if it gets destroyed in my absence. It'd certainly be kind of nice if it doesn't. Okay, so let's sell these 3 towers. This can stay. Because why not? Ooh. And I guess one of those was load bearing. Of course it was. Okay, let's go back to power. Not that it really matters too much, but I might as well get a geothermal power plant. Just put it here. Okay. Stand this
The weather's changing. Wind is slowing down.
Oh no. Whatever will I do? Okay, oh right, we've got that big creature that's supposedly out here.
Wind has stopped. Our wind turbines are down.
How are we doing power-wise? We have a decent supply. I don't think I'm too worried. Especially if I get that, that geothermal power plant just kind of rolling. Okay, so this area is just going to kind of be here for the time being. I wish there was more I could do about this, but there really isn't. Oh, we've got the Sentinel Tower level 3. Cool. Shield generator. Interesting. And it's a pretty quick research, too. Attack drone tower. That's neat. What does this do? Low caliber towers. Oh, minigun. And then there's also the heavy artillery. But I'm pretty sure it's going to require uranium. And also plasma. Well, I'll have to think about these things. I'm going to have to think about a lot of this stuff. Unfortunately, it's going to take a very... Oh, we actually kind of want this. It's okay. I mean, I'll add it to the research. This whole business is just going to take forever, though. Like, an hour. It's fine. I'm not actually bothered by how long it takes to research anything in this game. I do wish many of the research options were, I think maybe a little bit more interesting. I guess would be the way I'd put it. You know, it's all just linear upgrades of each other. And at that point, I mean, it's fine. It's just not... I'm not excited to find new research. I'm excited to, you know, utilize it potentially. But I really like it when, like, research isn't just like, you found the bigger machine gun. Because, like, that's fine. It's good. But it... You know, it's hard to be passionate about such things. There we go.
Wind power is returning to normal.
There we go. Whereas, like, I don't know, some of my favorite tech trees have had kind of the linear upgrades. But, like, the linear upgrades, I mean, make a difference, but they're interspersed with a tremendous amount of non-linear you know, side grades, or it's an upgrade, but it's not an upgrade just in terms of metrics. I will always point to Master of Orion as probably like one of the best ways to handle a tech tree in a game. And I'm not actually sure if that's true. Like, I'd really have to go back and play it at some point to say. It certainly felt like it at the time, when I was younger. I wonder if these guys got tougher. Certainly feels like that guy got tougher, damn. Now, is this going to spawn a bunch of enemies? Yes. But I got the whatever it was. I'm actually not sure. Whoops. Uh-oh. Eh, we're fine. There we go. That might have actually been just as valuable. Maybe? Oh, we're not done yet. Hello, fools. Gonna switch to the machine. The mine launcher, grenade launcher. Which, speaking of, now that I'm thinking about it, I think I might have the higher tier version of that. I should probably equip it at this point. Oh, we've got some of the Invisidudes. That's fine. They are literally no threat to me. Beautiful. Okay, carbonium and this. And can I scan it? And no, which means it must die.
This creature is extremely hostile. It can be dangerous to our base.
Kill it before it kills us. We'll finish researching it in the lab.
There's something very dark about this. And it's like, it's big and scary, we kill it. I mean, like, I get it. Like,
Threat neutralized.
it is inevitable.
I wonder what made it so aggressive. Maybe we can learn something important after researching it in a lab.
Here's a question. If I build, like, a radar out here, just on its own, how much does a radar cost power-wise? 15. Okay, so I'd only need 2. Oh, but I'd have to keep it going. That's the issue. I mean, there's benefits to it. But as soon as I sell it, it's gone. Let's just get rid of it. So here's the question. Do we think this is enough cobalt? Maybe? I think I killed it before I got to do anything big to me. I really got to decide how much cobalt I want to even gather here. Or if I want to just say this base is good enough, at least until I need more. I wonder if I can actually eventually generate cobalt out of the ether as well. Signs probably point to a very solid no, but who knows? Okay, well, when in doubt, how much do these require? 50. Pricey, but not too bad. Okay, let's get rid of the mud boys. I'm just gonna make
An aggressive horde is amassing near our base. Prepare
a small.
to defend our base.
I'm just gonna surround this area. Keep it incredibly compact. I don't need space. I don't think I'm gonna be back out here for much either. Just kind of hook it up, let it run, do its thing. Okay. Get those going. Apply some power. I really wish there were blueprints for like pocket bases or something that I could utilize. But then again, there's no like real one-size-fits-all for this kind of thing. With Factorio, you can do massive amounts of like terraforming to completely change the face of a base. And that makes all the difference? Yeah. We're gonna do this. There we go. And... I don't know. I think I might actually just have my gates there. That seems like a reasonable spot for it. Okay, and I couldn't move to the side for some reason. Strange. Okay. I need titanium to get the upgraded version. Okay, how's this area doing on power? Mostly fine. Could do like a little bit better. But I think it'll be okay.
Hostile creatures are approaching our base. Get ready for battle.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna be fine. I guess if it hits that southern section, I'm in a little bit of trouble. That'd be like the one thing that would make it bad. Okay, set those up. And then these are dirt cheap. Okay, artillery there. Artillery there. I'm looking forward to potentially getting heavy artillery. That just sounds fun. Okay, I'll just get a radar there. You know, in retrospect, this might have been the base that could not handle it. Oh, good. And I have no AoEs in this area. I mean, it'll be fine, I think. The lack of AI cores up here is a bit of an issue. But luckily I can just Mr. Fix-It my way through this. I should have doubled up on these walls. Boy, those shooty dudes are not necessarily what I was ready for. Did I get the wall done? No. Just squeak out? No. I can't. Okay. I'm just gonna build that up there. This will be fine. Okay. It worked out. I should have been less cavalier about some of these things. What I needed were some rocket towers. What I also need is some titanium. Well, luckily the walls held. Nothing to immediately worry about. Damn it, not this again. Alright, what's the quick save button? Okay, I'm gonna wait until that's done saving. And then I'm gonna try and quick save, quick load. Such a weird bug. Really annoying. There we go. Whoa, that's a big thing, whatever it is. Oh. And it stops. Well, alright. Worked out. Thought I sold that, but I guess I didn't. Yeah, there's just a couple of very strange bugs about this game. None of them are game-breaking, but all of them are really annoying. Because, yeah, it just sometimes doesn't take... Like, it will not let me build a wall there. It's just like, no. And then sometimes I just do it to myself. Where's this space? Oh. Here, you know what? I'm gonna redo some of these things. Okay, so we want to do gameplay user interface. No. Controls. There we go. customize controls. Okay, here we go. So, movement skill is space. Bioscanners, that is fine. Interact is... Oh. Not Q. Let's do... Not tab. Left control. It's restored to defaults for a hot second. I don't know if this has messed with anything. Interact is left control. Movement skill is now space. Wait, can I... Okay, that's not great either. I just realized there's no way to rebind it. Alright, we're just resetting to defaults. Yeah, it's not even... it's not even on the listed controls. Like I said, couple of weird things that just make you wonder. Oh, let's grab the animal biomass, I guess. Yeah, I never upgraded these guns either. Yeah, so it almost feels like the upgrade, like build upgraded is kind of more of like this strange afterthought that they added to the game and then just didn't do anything with. Well, is what it is. Let's see. Anything else could use an upgrade? I doubt the southern anythings are going to need it. Oh, I never actually built the cobalt mines here. But yeah, let's just set this up. I just want to be somewhat ready in case anything ever decides to come. That's weird. Oh, right, it's confused. Like every creature is confused in this game. There we go. Okay, so now we've got that cobalt going. We got that cobalt going. This one was pretty tanked up. There might be more I could do with it, but I think the last one I want to build up, quote unquote, is just this one. I don't know how often it's going to get attacked, if it's ever going to get attacked. But, you know, grand scheme of things. Why risk it? I doubt they're going to hit that western wall. But is that something I want to bet on? Not overwhelmingly, no. Here, at the very least, I'm just going to put up a couple of these guns. It costs me almost nothing to do so. And gives me some space to build a bunch of pre-upgraded AI banks. And wind power. Except for that one. That one does not belong. Okay. So far, so decent? Decent. Not perfect. But for a base that is designed almost entirely to just accrue... let's see. Just to accrue cobalt for me, and then, you know, be otherwise pretty hands-off. I think it'll work. There we go. And I'm gonna give it some extra power storage just because. Because that's almost just as valuable. You know, for when the power dies. Which it does. Constantly. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Perfect. Okay. I think we're good. I think we're good. Alright. Cobalt base is done. A lot of side objectives complete. I've got some more things I could do, but honestly, I just don't see us using a whole lot of cobalt at the moment. So I think I might just leave it like this, and then come back to this at a much later date. So, we just got the next level of laboratories, and I can build a third one. Looks like I gotta get the next level of HQ to actually use anything with it. Shockwave tower. Interesting. Interesting, but I'm gonna have to go get some titanium. Let's see. Stable floor, so now we can actually start building in the desert, which is something I was looking for. We do have heat shielding, yes. Okay, so this gives me a lot of things that I can do. Including another nuke. I feel like I should use that. I'm curious if I need to do anything fancy to actually build the ammo for it, or if it's just something that I have access to now. Maybe. I mean, the big problem is just the amount of research time it's going to take to get anything done. Alright, well, anyway, for now, let's warp back to our main base. Do we warp back to the main base? Yes, because I need to build another lab. But I think we'll do that for the next episode of the Riftbreaker. So I'll see you guys then, and as always, thanks for watching.